waiting for you to put your magic, your touch, your beautiful signature, your beautiful expression within it. And all of you inside of you have something very profound that's been waiting and waiting, and it's been expanding and expanding, and it wants to come out. It wants to be expressed. Because that expression also changes your relationship with yourself, with your body, with anyone and everyone you interact. But it so the change, the movement through you and through the sentient beings and Gaia itself becomes seamless. How it moves through you back and forth, so that in fact you are now replicating on a completely different level nature, because we are part of nature. Our physical representation is nature. Because you look at it, the body is Gaia expressed, okay? Yes, it brings in 12 different other dimensional expressions combined with it. But remember, that doesn't only carry in the different species, but it also carries in the different natures of those species and everything that it's experienced. So you're being connected. Why you're being connected? Because you chose to be connected. You chose to participate at the level that you're here to support and to represent on this beautiful dance. And the thing is, you know, with this whole idea of, or understanding and knowing that when we use pure love, that pure love is powerful creator energy, using our dream state, our imagination, and so forth to create in very powerful ways. So, you know, a lot of times people talk about, well, you know, what else is it? And it not only doesn't it take any energy, it recharges you. And that is accessing this pure love in you. When you're this pure love, you have such a high vibration energy. It doesn't matter what negative energy is around you. It doesn't matter if there's darkness or anything of that nature. It has two choices it could make. One, it runs because it wants to retain its old modality and continue playing that lower frequency, or it will come to you and transform without impeding you in any way. That's a pretty fantastic way to do it. While you're doing that, you're reaching further and further your essence, and you're recharging yourself constantly. Because you're using something that does not need to be generated. You're using something that's very natural. It's the very fabric of you, the very fabric of your design. It's not outside of you, never has been and never will be. We were just convinced that it wasn't there, or convinced that in somehow you had to earn it, that in some way, you know, if you didn't earn it and so, you know, we talk about purging and letting go and all of that stuff, and letting go of the old and whatever else. By using pure love, by accessing that part that's in you, just allowing it to illuminate, you will see everything in a different light. Everything just transforms very easily. It doesn't need an exorcism of sorts, if you want to call it that. I'm just playing with those words. But to release any part of that, because it just basically dissolves, because that old world was operating and supported from an older, lower frequency, and love is so high. And the thing is, the beauty about pure love, it doesn't have a stagnant level. It continues to grow. Your souls are the same. This is the beauty of it. So, you know, if we have to look at our souls being the direct reflection of sourceness, well, all of us, every part of us is, but it is not stagnant. It continues to grow, it continues to expand. Why? Because it is not stagnant. It never was designed to do so. So like Todd was saying before, writing your story of your life, it's an endless story, because you're not reaching any end. You never reach an end. You're not designed to reach an end. You haven't designed yourself to reach an end. It's like a diary. You just keep writing, because every day, every moment is a new realization, a new opportunity of expression. You're accessing a different frequency. The energies around you are always changing, always upgrading. So you're always new all the time. So you're never, ever, ever limited, and you're never come to an end. And this is the thing. So you look at it and say, well, if I'm source, why did I have to create all these playgrounds and whatever else? Listen, I can tell you one thing, and some of you may have had the experience or even have a glimpse of that memory. If you did too. So I'm going to take half of myself within myself and create what we call spirit. Spirit is source in creation. And then give the same capacity to every individual spark of that creation to go out and create playgrounds, experiences, forms, different opportunities, polarities where necessary, just for fun, and go out and do it. I don't think it started with the multitudes of universes, galaxies, solar systems, and planets. It didn't start that way. It started off with one. And then they maximize that and going, well, let's see what we can take from this and create another, and then another, and another, and another, and then start building more and more and more and more. So when you look at yourself now and say, wow, I am part of billions of years of creations. Billions of years of levels of raising my capacities of what I can do. And here I am. I've now chose one of the most colorful planets around that was completely sleeping for 10,000 years, working backwards in that inverted world, and now you switched it on to move forward in a powerful way. So you have a unique playground, multi-dimensional playground, linked with 400 other solar systems that are intimately connected and supporting as the hub of communication. And here's this planet that has no limits whatsoever. Gaia is a sentient being. It's another soul that is now wanting to flourish even more than ever. Create new realities, invite more representations, more sentient beings. But for us, we came here. Unique physicalities, multidimensional physicalities, multiple dynamics of channels and opportunities for us to receive all that we need to create whatever we need to create. There's no more throttling down any part of it anymore. And that's where we're at. This is where we're at. And it's exciting. But we're going to get stuck sometimes. We're going to look at our world and I go, oh man, how can I do this?